So do you think that's a good pursuit?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah. So looking at Chappelle going, oh, you smoke, you drink, you fuck, you do whatever you do.
Dude, I
Like,
think he's just a unique individual.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you asked him, hey, Dave, are you elite? He went, motherfucker, yeah. Like, is he going to say that? Yeah, maybe in his opinion, yeah, I am elite. I'm the best comedian in the world. Or if you ask other comedians, who's the most elite comedian in the world?
He's a great comedian.
Yeah, but that's right. Maybe for him, being elite in the comedic space is what it's at, is where it's at. And that's part of him drinking and smoking is part of him being elite too. Who knows? So it does have a level of it's what does it mean to you? But I do like that. I like that concept.
Yeah, because it's like, well, if you're elite, like think about the term elite. It means like you said, it's like you're the best of the best. And it's like at the end of the day, you gave the swimming thing as an example. Imagine two people and they swim and they get like almost the exact same time. They finish like the draw. I know that almost can't happen, but let's just say it did. If I asked you who was more elite, wouldn't the factors that define that be the other elements of that person's life? For you to turn around and say, okay, cool, like they both swam at the exact same speed.
Yeah, this bloke cheats on his wife.
This guy, cheats on his wife, has horrible relationships, broke, horrible human shit person.
Yeah, just shit
and then
person.
this guy's like rich, successful,
helps charities.
Helps charity.
Like,
yeah, and you're like, well, who's elite? You're like, well, that guy's elite.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, that becomes a defining factor because it's like
because then you're going to step away and go, yeah, well, what's the other factors?
You're not just judged in life by one thing. Like there's very few things in life where you're judged only by that thing. Like I think a lot of other things come into account as well. Do you know what I mean?
I really like this pursuit. I must say, like there's a level of that making me want to get out of bed. Because are you elite?
Am I elite?
Yeah.
I think I'm on route.
On route, but are you elite?
I don't think I'll ever hit a point where I think no.
Yeah, I'd say no as well. I would say no as well. I'm really good at many aspects of life and many aspects of business, and there's lots of boxes that I'm ticking. But am I elite? I can't say I am.
Yeah.
Hand on heart. Am I in good shape for a 40-year-old? Yeah. Am I in the best shape I could be? No. Do I have successful businesses? Yeah. Are they bigger and better than other businesses? No. Are they as big as they could be? No.
So
do they deliver great projects? Yes. Do they help and employ and do, like, is there good things? Yeah, absolutely. But now I want to look at that and say, okay, I don't want it just to be average. I don't want it just to be existing. What does make it elite?
So what is it?
In which, for those elements?
Yeah, like what do you need to do that you're not doing now that's going to help you get that?
I don't want to, there's no blanket rule for each of them. I think, if I have to give it a blanket, it has to start with me as far as my decision to want that.
Can I add something? I think everything has a limit in which you can't. There is a point in which it's not your fault anymore, too. Like, I think that thing is like, if you looked at it as a spectrum, it's like the worst thing you can do on the complete, let's just say like this end of the stick, the left side of the stick, the worst thing you can do is blame everything else. Yeah? You're talking about taking responsibility here. And then it's like, okay, when you take responsibility, there is benefit. It's in your control, blah, 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 blah. But I think some people can go too far with that. And like all of a sudden you're taking responsibility for things that aren't. It's like this person made a mistake and you're like, oh, it's my fault. It's like, no, it's not. Like that person's retarded.
I agree. I 100% agree. There are factors that are outside of your control.
Yeah. It's like, no, that person's retarded and you need to fire them.
Yeah. And then you're
like, oh, but it's my fault.
I would say then the responsibility shifts from you saying it's my fault that I hired them. So no, it's your fault if you keep them. So that's where I think the responsibility needs to shift a little bit. Not just saying it's all me. Yeah, you hired them. All right, great. It's now your fault if you keep them. It's now your fault if it's detrimental to the rest of your team. It's now your fault if the bad things that they're doing, you're rewarding, and now other people are seeing that and then mirroring that. So I reckon that's where you've got to then shift. And it's self-awareness, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, because I could be 40 years old and saying, well, I want to be an elite footballer. That's never going to happen. I need to have that self-awareness to say, look, I could get into the best shape I've ever been in my life and be probably stronger than some of those footballers, but I'm never going to get picked up by any of those teams because I'm not as good of a player. I don't have the skills. And even if I practice every single day, no one's going to hire a 40-something-year-old that's never played AFL before in his life at the highest level. So a self-awareness does have to come into it too.
Yeah, back to what you're saying. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because
I think that's important, yeah.
I think it...
Because I do try and say that as well, try and take responsibility for everything that's going on. But yeah, you're right. You cannot, and the Stoics say this, we've spoken about this the other day, you cannot control other people at all. You cannot control other people's emotions, how they act, what they do. You can only control your thoughts, your character, your actions.
So what are the things that you are now pursuing that are going to, I guess you said, you know, it's giving you drive and it's getting you out of bed.
Yeah.
One
One of the things at the moment that I've been really focused on is my health, and it's great because I'm seeing results for the efforts that I'm putting in now. I'm dropping weight. I'm starting to feel stronger. I've had I don't know if I've told you, my shoulder's fucked. I've never had shoulder issues in my whole life ever, and then it's like the last 12 months of training, the last 2 years of training, it's like my right shoulder is just cooked. And it's so bad that I can't lift weights in certain movements, right? It hurts me too much and I can't physically move it. But ever since now that I've gotten to this point where I've been eating really clean and training really well, my shoulder's been getting better. And I'm starting to lift more weights and I'm starting to do more. I'm starting to have more mobility and less pain and all that sort of stuff, which is fantastic. So at the moment, I'm really focusing on my health and my fitness and my strength because I can. Because I've been able to make it a priority because work hasn't been as hectic. When I say hasn't been as hectic, my team's doing a lot more now, so I don't have to pick up the slack in certain areas. So I'm focusing on that, and there's some goals there that I want to definitely achieve. But then, yeah, the other aspect of it is I do also want to go out and hire another 3-4 people, but the only way I do that is if I win another 3-4 jobs or one massive job or whatever it might be. So there is the business aspect of it too. The events space that we were talking about too, I want that to grow. We were talking about that yesterday, saying, okay, it's good that we've got that event under the belt, sorry.
Under the bag.
Under the bag.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.